Good morning, friend. Exactly. Welcome back. Exactly. Happy Tuesday, child. Today we're gonna talk about these Huntsville hoarders. Exactly. I spotted Destiny and what's that girl name? What's G.I. Joe name? G.I. Jane? Trish. Exactly. Out bopping and fopping. It looked like Trish was a little tipsy off her little rocker. Exactly. It's giving y'all been friends for a long time. And y'all now that Mel is off the show, now we see what the real tea is, child. Also, we're gonna talk about the funky Tasha and Michelle ATL beef. If y'all not hip friend, last night it went down. It's giving you are dirty, dingy, dusty, crusty, musty. So they drug each other respectfully. So we're gonna talk about that. Also, child Garcelle just announced that she not gonna coming back to the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Excuse me, y'all. Let me get some coffee, child. There's some residue in my damn cup. Anyway, child. So welcome back, friend. Get you a little drink. Let's talk about a little bit of tea that's in the streets real quick. And then I may come back to y'all on my lunch or whatever and talk about Love and Hip Hop Miami. We're gonna talk about a little bit of Married to Medicine because they in the streets dragging Dr. Damon by his 57 teeth. It's giving margarine at the bottom. And it's like stacked up teeth. We'll talk about it, child. We'll talk about these biracial stacked up margarine. I can't believe it's not butter teeth that Dr. Damon got in his mouth. But I digress. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills first, since that was just like the most recent. So this just happened, child. Um Doctor, not Dr. Damon, Garcelle Beauvais. Mind you, they just posted the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills looks. Their their reunion looks. So we can actually take a look at these reunion looks and let me know what y'all think about these reunion looks. And well, let's look at her telling us that she is not.
Right. I mean, some amazing things.
Hold on. Let's go back. Go forward. Okay, come on. Can we get this? Let me reload this real quick, chat. Bear uno momento, por favor.
So I have some news. I've decided to leave Beverly Hills. It's been a wild ride. I mean, some amazing things have happened, and some hard things have also happened, but it's been a ride nevertheless. One of the reasons why I'm leaving is my family, my boys. Their last year of high school is next year, and I want to be a part of that. And Jade is starting a new career, and I want to be a part of that too. And secondly, I have the most exciting projects that I am developing, producing, and acting in. I can't tell you anything right now, but you'll know soon. And I just want to say thank you to Andy Cohen, to Bravo, NBC Universal, Evolution, 32 Flavors, the producers, the crew, and of course, the ladies. Andy Cohen says I can come back anytime. The door will always be open. So you never know. I might pop back in sometime. To the fans, I want to say thank you so.
All right, so that was a great story. Are y'all gonna miss Garcelle on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? Now, I haven't really watched this season because I just never. So I was into Beverly Hills back when Kim was on there. Back when it was Kim and the other girlies who really gave what needed to, be given on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So I haven't really been paying attention to this season. I know she didn't linked up with Sutton. So is Sutton gonna be out there on the island now that her good girlfriend Garcelle ain't gonna be there? I mean, I always felt like Garcelle is fancy. Let's be real. Garcelle is fancy. I'm sure she could get a lot of acting jobs in Hollywood. I feel like she's bigger than the program. She's not like the average housewife. Like Garcelle, she has star quality. She has a history of, being a great actress and all of the things. I'm glad that she went ahead and slayed though on this last reunion. She decided to go ahead and slay one time before she left. Look at these reunion looks, child. This is Bo's. So this is from Mr. Housewives. Shout out to Mr. Housewives. I'm not sure if y'all follow him on Instagram, but he be having like all of the tea on the Housewives. Like I think he was the first. This is the first page I saw this on too. So he voted Bo's best dress. Now Bo's can dress to me because she's an African girly, and y'all know I just feel like the African girlies, their style is just the style and fashion is just on another level. Um, this is cute though. I mean, this is cute. It gives me like brunch party, a summer party. Not necessarily reunion tees. I don't think she's best dressed. I thought that Garcelle actually was best dressed. This is Dorit. I can't believe he put Dorit in second place. I hate this outfit. It looks old. I don't like the bunching in the front. The white washes out her skin. I hate this look. Look, this Garcelle child. This is Garcelle. What Garcelle did was that. This is what Garcelle did. And Garcelle don't usually give me like fashion tees or whatever, but I love this look. And it's really, I'm glad that she went out with a bang. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I slayed y'all hoes at this reunion and I'm not coming back. Toodles, ho. Anyway, so I like that she has these gloves with the fingers in it. She's giving like a see-through beaded moment, and we know that a lot of the girlies try to give one of these moments, but they never quite get it right. I love that Garcelle got it right. She got her dark hair, just a bust down middle part, very natural, looks good. Her makeup looks subtle. Garcelle look good, baby. Garcelle looks good. Sutton look a old couch mess. I don't like this dress. It's not long enough. It doesn't. She should have cinched her waist with like a little green satin tie. I don't like that. Jennifer Tilly look okay. Uh Jennifer Tilly, ever since she played in Chucky, ever since she played in Chucky, I can't take her serious. Here's Erica Jane. I think Erica Jane looked good. I like the way this dress looks. It's really sleek. I like her hair pulled back. This is like a thinner version of Erica Jane. You know, she be gaining weight and losing weight. I like this on her. I wish she would have had a big gold bracelet. I wish she would have had some statement jewelry. I wish she would have had a big gold bracelet, a ring, maybe. I wish she would have had some different earrings. I would have liked some earrings. Girl, this our best friend couch. I know what she was trying to go for, but this not tight enough. And I hate this sheer stuff when they don't get the sheer right. Kind of like Dr. Simone, and we're gonna talk about Dr. Simone on Married to Medicine. That girl, this is a mess. Anyway, so let me stop presenting this. So, in other news, child, tell me what y'all think about Garcelle leaving Beverly Hills. Do y'all think the season gonna be whack without her? I don't necessarily think so. To me, Garcelle always kind of gave sidekick to Sutton, or always taking up for Sutton. Outside of her going at it with Erica Jane a few seasons ago, I didn't really, I don't know. And to me, Garcelle never gave that sass and that extra that I wanted her to give with Beverly Hills. You know who I would love to see on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills? What is that girl name? What is the cute? I think her name is Charmine or something. What's the girl's name on Selling Sunset? The black skinny girl who dresses like a Barbie. Um, Let me see. Chelsea. I would love to see Chelsea on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Chelsea is funny. Chelsea can dress. Chelsea got sass, and Chelsea can cook. And Chelsea's kind of young. She did just get divorced, but that's good. She just went through that, huge divorce with that man or whatever. He was cheating on her. I would like to see Chelsea on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So Andy, shout out to me. Andy, call me girl. Anyway, in other news, let's talk about Huntsville real quick, because they've been fairly quiet. Carlos King, of course, been yapping on his platform with Claudia and Dustin. Sidebar: when I talk about this Funky Dineva and Michelle ATL and Tasha K shit, girl, Carlos King called her straight too, because Tasha K called Carlos King out. But we gonna talk about it. Anyway, for now, child. So we got Destiny thotting and biting out. Now, mind you, Destiny was just at Tiffany Whitlow's baby's party the other day. Yeah, so Tiffany Whitlow had a birthday party for her son, and it was really, I was here for it. I was like, okay, but Destiny was there. I was like, oh, so Destiny keeping in touch with you, Tiffany, yeah, I guess. Okay, so here is Destiny and Trish, aka G.I. Jane. What I will say is Trish looks a lot better with this black hair. I'm talking about she looked like a total different person. I don't know who this young lady is, but it looks like they were out. But look at this shit. Look at Trish, child. Trish looked drunk as a motherfucking skunk, child. Look at Trish. I know that point and that lean back from anywhere, child. It's giving good Judy's hanging out. Mind you, we already know that these girlies been friends since 2022, was it? I just feel like this is a scheme that Ty set up to come to us with the bullshit. But the aha, the cackle, the giggle is now that Mel is gone because Trish, half of your storyline was messing with Martell and you getting into it with Mel about it. And Mel reading you for filth at that damn table, and then you trying to nuck if you buck with her, trying to gag, toting, pistol, holding, nigga on it, man, and get caught up in this damn thing. Ah, it's too early. Hold on, it's 10 a.m. Let me calm down. Y'all know I get juiced. Anyway, so now Trish ain't got no storyline. We know that Destiny whole storyline revolved around beefing with Mel and then the Sonny and Moses thing. So the aha is desperate, destitute Destiny. You don't have a storyline unless you're gonna try to beef with Nell, or you gonna tell us about you fucking with Lance Fletcher when Lance Fletcher just had a newborn. Because I told y'all on my live the other on Friday night, Lexi told us that that newborn was Lance's. So Destiny, are you gonna come back and tell us about why you was fucking with Lance when he had a girl that was 8, 9 months pregnant or had a newborn? Is you gonna tell us about that bitch? Bobbiana, don't get on here with that bullshit, cause now you really ain't got no storyline. So don't come at Miss Nell unless you go tell us why you was fucking with Lance when he had a newborn or had a girl that was 8 or 9 months pregnant. And Trish, now that you done got Marquette, let me take that back. Trish ain't get Marquez kicked off the show. That green-eyed goblin got his own crazy ass, his 5150 ass, got his own self kicked off the damn show. But G.I. Jane, now that you ain't got Marquez, I know you don't think we want to see Mr. and Mrs. Muscles. I know you don't think you finna mumble your way through another season, because that's not what we want to see. So at this point, what does Ren and 10 and Hip Hop Dalmatians have to talk about? I don't know, girl. But fuck them. Exactly. I guess we'll see if we watch next season. I told y'all I'll watch the first few episodes, see what the tea is giving, and then we out. So, in other news, this was the real tea, friend. This was the real tea. Baby, when I tell you I woke up at like 10 o'clock or whatever, because I took a little cat nap after work or whatever, because I went to go see a man about a dog. I was sleepy. Anyway, girl, so I woke up and Funky Dineva was going to fuck off. Subsequently, after Funky Dineva went off, Michelle ATLian got on her YouTube page. All of these are YouTubers, big bloggers. I'm sure y'all know who they all are. And Michelle ATLian, remember I told you she was recently on Nini's podcast with her, and I actually liked her segment more than I liked Nini sitting down with Carlos. Anyway, child, so Michelle ATLian went on there, responded to what Funky Dineva had to say. And then Tasha K got on her YouTube on the live and started dragging Funky Dineva back. And girl, Carlos King caught her stray, Nini caught her stray, Oliver Twist caught her stray. Bitch, first of all, It was crazy. Okay, first we gonna hear what. Let's listen to what Funky Dineva had to say. And a lot of people was clowning and talking shit because they was like, no, he is not. Because y'all know he get a bad rap about not liking black
You
women.
another one. You another one. I've tried to keep my peace with you, okay? But Tasha K, I want you to know this, and you can put this on record, okay? You can put this on record. The next time I publicly see you, I am going to walk up to you and I'm going to slap the shit out of you, and then I'm already just throw my setup and be ready to fight your husband. And the sad part about it is, I actually like your husband a lot. I have no problems with your husband. You, on the other hand, Tasha, you the same raggedy bitch that every time you see me in public, it never.
Girl, not the same raggedy bitch. He said he is gonna skull drag your dog ass, and you the same rag. This motherfucker said he finna be so hyped, he gonna slap the dog shit out of you, put down his setup. I'm assuming the setup is like, the drinks and the cranberry juice and shit. And then he gonna commit the dog walking your dirty ass husband.
Fails. Every time you see me in public, you run up in my face trying to be my friend. The last time it was at Spoons Them wedding. Back up before that, it was at Spoons Them dinner. I walked in, Tasha K and her husband was sitting at one end of the table. I went and sat down at the other end of the table. I said hello to everyone, including Tasha and her husband. I went and sat at the other end of the table. We get to the end of the dinner. Here come this bitch bringing a chair down from the other end of the table. She gonna come put a chair next to me, talking about so funky, trying to talk to me. And I said to her, Tasha, I don't want to talk to you. I'm not interested in being friends with you. Tasha's response was, Funky Dineva, how can you say that? You don't know me on a personal level. And I said to her, and you've done enough for me to not want to know you on a personal level. I don't want to be your friend. And you sat at the end of that table all but
Baby. I was like, what is going on, girl? So it didn't end there, child. So apparently Funky Dineva was pissed off because Tasha K a few days before. So all they have like a group chat. The friend Spoon's wedding or whatever that they talking about they was at. So they're all in a group chat. So in the group chat, they sent a picture of Funky Dineva. I'm not sure if this was on Funky Live the other day or whatever the tea was, but apparently he was using the bathroom. He was on the toilet. And Tasha was pointing out, she posted it, and she was pointing out how the baseboards were dirty and looked like they had I'm not sure if it was throw up or whatever. It was bodily fluids or something. So basically she was trying to call out how trifling it was. Funky said that he texted her and said, hey, you should take this down. Tasha said, this motherfucker don't have my number. I don't know what he's talking about. But she ended up taking the post down because I didn't see the post. Tell me if y'all saw the post of Funky on the toilet or whatever in the dirty baseboards. So that's how the beef started, even though they had like past beef with like the Flame Monroe thing. Tasha did an interview with Flame Monroe and she was kind of clowning Funky, and they tried to call Funky on the three-way. Funky talking about it, and he was just like, he not with that messy shit. He low-key, Funky has been trying to stay away from the messy shit with Tasha. That's what I can say. What do y'all think about Funky saying he gonna slap the shit out of Tasha? Mind you, I don't like when people play in my face. Don't try to act like you my friend, and then when don't try to act like you my friend when I see you, and then get on the internet and then play reindeer games. That'll make me want to beat your ass too. But you shouldn't be talking about slapping no woman. At the end of, you might want to slap the dog shit out of her, but I respect the fact that he said, hey, I'm gonna fight your husband because I want to beat your ass. So you need to forego trying to slap Tasha altogether, because if you put your hands on her, you gonna be over there hanging out with Karen Huger on the yard. Exactly. Giving up the Boonchi cat, because they definitely gonna try you. Exactly. So anyway, he also went off on Michelle ATLian. Mind you, he was talking about slapping the dog shit out of Tasha K. But Michelle ATLian, baby, when I tell you, I didn't know Funky knew how to read like this, because I told y'all I haven't followed Funky in a minute because I didn't agree with some of the stuff he was saying. Baby, but he said when he was talking about her, he said, "You have no access, no education, you fat, you ugly, you don't live better than me, you don't ride better than me, you don't eat better than me, you don't vacation better than me." I said, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I am not gonna lie, friend. When that motherfucker said, "You don't live better than me, you don't ride better than me," I said, baby, he read the dog shit out of her. I ain't gonna, and I don't feel any way about Michelle because I don't listen to her content or whatever, but I did like her with Nene on her podcast. But baby, he read the shit out of her. But I felt bad because I was like, "Oh, I could use that." But I'm not the type of person to brag. I feel like when people start bragging like that, the Lord will humble you in a heartbeat. This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But just the other day when I was on live snickling and giggling with y'all, everybody was like, "Oh, your skin look nice. Your skin look nice." And I had canceled my date later on or whatever. I was like, "Child, yeah, I am pretty. I am pretty." Woke up, bumps everywhere. The Lord said, "Bitch, you ain't that cute. Relax." So relax. Exactly. The Lord will humble you. So be careful bragging and acting like you better than somebody else because the Lord will show you, child. Anyway, so apparently him and Michelle got beef from back in the day. So back in the day, they were friends. Michelle ATLian was Funky's mentor. She was his mentor. So she is the one who was in the infamous video with Funky when he went to go visit Sheree's Chateau Sheree before it was built. This was like 11 years ago. And that's like one of the viral videos that really kind of launched Funky Dineva. So apparently they were real close friends. She let Funky stay in her condo. She then like recorded a video of like it was dog feces everywhere. The house was tore up. The paint was chipped. She was like, Funky was on drugs. He wasn't paying her rent. He moved out of her house, trashed her condo. Basically, she was trying to help a friend and he fucked her off. She then said that she garnished his wages later on after he got his shit together and was doing some shows. She garnished his wages when he was on Sister Circle so that she could recoup the money of him allegedly fucking up, her condo. So she didn't have beef with Funky for years. So, and I looked on her YouTube page. She do have a lot of videos calling him Funky, Junkie, Funky, Funky the Junkie, all of this shit. So she went on YouTube last night to clap back against Funky. Sidebar, why when Funky was talking about her last night, he said, and Oliver told me when you was doing that show on Nene that you still the funky bitch that you used to be, and you need to get a sponsorship with Dove or some shit. First of all, Funky and Oliver are like this. I think Funky is like Oliver Twist's mentor. If y'all don't know who Oliver Twist is, he used to work with T.S. Madison. He's real good at technology and behind the scenes stuff. He was also on Chasing Atlanta. Shout out if y'all not watching Chasing Atlanta, I told y'all better get with the LGBTQ YouTube series because they got I love me some Chasing Atlanta and some Chasing Dallas. And this some tea. I heard that one of our favorite content creators might be on the new season of Chasing Atlanta. Shout out to you, friend. Exactly. If you do get on Chasing Atlanta, trust me, we'll be here to support you and talk some shit, yeah. Exactly. Anyway, so Funky threw Oliver Twist underneath completely underneath the damn bus or underneath the Durango or the damn Chevy Tahoe because he said that bitch, he said you was stinking too. He said you would smell like catfish, tilapia, salmon croquettes. I don't know, but that's what the tea was. So Michelle got on YouTube late last night. Tasha K jumped on her talking shit or whatever. And Tasha K was basically saying Funky Dineva been on a downward spiral since TGIF. He hasn't leveled up his platform for him to been doing this for so long. And it's been 12, 13 years, I think Funky been on YouTube. She said by now he should have a setup similar to Carlos King, and Carlos King is his friend. Why hasn't Carlos King helped him? She said that because Carlos King feels like, hey, people didn't play with him in the industry. Now Carlos King is doing everything that Funky is doing. She said that Carlos King, that Funky should be doing all of these interviews with these reality TV stars, and basically she was trying to say that he's not going anywhere. He's not using his access with all of these celebrities to level up because essentially he's still on YouTube. Do y'all feel like Carlos King is taking it? Carlos King is taking over Funky spot, because when I looked at the numbers, I think Funky is like almost at a 500,000, almost at 500K, and I think Carlos King is around 300K. Carlos King just got on YouTube and started doing his thing, which is crazy because Funky and Carlos King is really cool. When Funky was talking about how him and Tasha got into it at one of their little homeboys' weddings or something, Funky said that he got in the car with Carlos King and some other dude and they rode off. So they still very much cool and go to events and kiki together. I don't know. But I was thinking, this is how you get salt in the game. If Funky and Carlos coexisting as good Judies and they doing their own thing and they in their own lane, it's always a third person to step in and try to put salt in the mix. I think it's a great thing when you can have two friends doing the same thing and it's no competition amongst them. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes it'll be that separate person, that Tasha K, that come in and throw salt in the mix, and then they start side-eyeing each other and be in competition. I don't know, child. So the narrative has been Michelle is jealous of, speaking of competition, Michelle is jealous of Funky Dineva because she was his mentor and now he surpassed her. And that's what Funky was saying. Like, bitch, you'll forever be jealous because I surpassed you. I think Michelle has about 100,000 subscribers or something like that. And of course, like I said, Funky has he has a lot more. So I'm not sure. Do y'all think Michelle is jealous of Funky? Is Tasha jealous of Funky? Is Funky wrong for talking about slapping the dog shit out of her? And you a man trying to slap the dog shit out of a girl? Girl, I don't know. Anyway, last but not least, let's talk about Married to Medicine real quick. So I'm not going to talk about everything that happened in the reunion. We could just talk about a few things or whatever. First, let's talk about the fashion. We went over the fashions for Married to Medicine when it first came on, but just a quick. I hate quiet hair. I know everybody loved quiet hair. I hated quiet hair. It looked like, I get the sentiment. It was supposed to be sleek, but I ain't like that slick ponytail. It looked like it was slick back with gel, and the swoop was. I hated that ponytail. I could have did a better ponytail in my mama kitchen back in 1997. It is what it is. Her dress, though, I still really liked it. Heavenly Choker made her look like the Cowardly Lion. And Choker with the big ass hair, I didn't like it. I liked her dress though. Dr. Jackie looked stale. Simone looked Simone, not your sheer cloth got wrinkles in it and looked too big. Her and Cecil, no wonder them kids' house look dirty, because Cecil and Simone come out the house like they don't wash their clothes, they don't iron them. It gives they just pick up some clothes out of the dryer and then just put them on. Cause she looked a damn mess. I guess, child. Sweet Tea still looked a mess in person. I liked her hair less in person. I get what she was trying to do, but I wish it would have just been better. And I feel like because she got a long face, Sweet Tea has to have hair that accentuates her face and come, like wraps. Like, she looks really good. She went to this doctor's brunch the other day with a bunch of doctors' wives. She looked really, really good. She looks good on Watch What Happens Live. Sweet Tea has to have hair that frames her face because she got such a long ass head. I'm not saying she misses Potato Head by far. I'm just saying you got to know what works for you. I know I can't rock a small haircut because I got a fat ass face. Know what works for you, boo. And I ain't like that dress. I wish the dress was longer. If that dress was longer, Sweet Tea would have did that because the color was really, really cute. Toya, hands down, was the best dress. Toya didn't look really cute. If y'all go back and look at my fashion review, I told y'all when I seen a different view of her, Toya was sitting. Toya was sitting like the queen of Married to Medicine. She was best dressed, hands down, and couldn't nobody fuck with her. and they knew it. What was going on? They started off with Phaedra talking about they was some demonic minions from hell. And these bitches like y'all, black jealous bitches like y'all fat, bad built. And I love that everybody was so shocked and appalled. Like, my flabber is gasted. Ha ha, bitch. That's what y'all get. Now, after that, Simone obsessed ass posted a whole bunch of clips of Phaedra being a mean girl. Dr. Heavenly did too, talking about some, I wasn't gonna do this, but I didn't want to disappoint my fans, and I didn't want to, I wanted my fans' work to be seen or some shit. Y'all are still pressed, panini pressed. And Phaedra ain't paying y'all no mind. She is paying y'all dust. Be gone, hoes. Exactly. If y'all the crazy thing is because y'all doctors, y'all be playing in everybody's face. Y'all acted like y'all was better than Mariah, even Dr. Heavenly. Y'all thought y'all was better than her because she was just a dentist. Definitely Toya, especially Simone. Simone always acted like she was better than Toya and Quad. The problem is y'all couldn't act like y'all was better than Phaedra, and y'all couldn't lose girl Phaedra like that because Phaedra is an attorney. She on the same level as y'all as far as education and career. And as far as celebrity is concerned, she is that girl. And that's why y'all mad. Even when Simone was doing her little imitation, she was like, I'm on ABC, NBC, Quad Time, being Cartoon Network. Ha ha ha. But y'all don't have those opportunities that Phaedra have. Y'all mad and y'all jealous and y'all still pressed. Married to Medicine needs to be recast. I'm low-key sick of it. Anyway, we get T versus Quad. T said she T said she think Quad jealous, and everybody had a snickle in the giggle. Everybody had a snickle in the giggle, child. T was like, hey, you just come across fake. Quad was like, well, bitch, you come across country, because she from Abilene, Texas, where they boil pig feet and shit. And T was like, well, bitch, you come from Memphis. You a Beverly hillbilly. That was cute. She ate that thing. Anyway, they started talking about the Rolls Royce, and Quad like, let's get into it. Why is you so concerned? You know what I'm saying about me and my man Rolls Royce? Mind you, with the drama of it all, Funky actually addressed that too. He said that King's Rolls Royce was the one that got stolen, and he was the victim. So the story was convoluted. That's how the whole little beef started with him and Michelle ATLian, because she allegedly was reporting that, and he was taking up for his friend Quad. Exactly. It's a lot of layers. Atlanta is such a cesspool, right? I'm glad I don't live there no more. Anyway, so what do y'all think that Quad is jealous of T? I don't think Quad is jealous of T. I feel like T feels some type of way about Quad because she know her man still want Quad, or he still feels some type of way. That's just like with the Coleslaw Melody Martell situation. A woman is never gonna like you if they feel like that man still have feelings for you. But that's T fault. You the one slid in his DMs and offered up your fallopian tubes for this man. You the one signed up for this. Like, so now you can't cry wolf when you signed up for this. Speaking of crying wolf, she also got into it with Toya and was saying that Toya set her up to come at Quad, and that's what they wanted to do. I 100% believe that. Y'all was mad at Quad about the Napa thing. I mean, y'all tried to get her out of Napa. Toya, you was bad because you said Quad said last season that she set up the robbery and the Anila stuff. Quad was, had a little, she was being messy about that whole situation. Toya got Anila off the show, but hey, she still ain't really get at Quad the way she wanted to get at Quad. So I could totally see her doing that. And let's not forget, when Quad showed up to the bridal shower, Toya was the one who was adamant about her not being there because T was going to let it ride. So I do believe Toya was putting a battery in T's back. But once they tried to X Quad out and the ratings was flopping and they knew they needed Quad, they figured, oh, we got to ride with Quad. So now T is out. That was crazy. I don't feel bad for T though. I don't feel bad for T because you signed up for this shit. Even if Toya and Heavenly used you, you allowed yourself to be used. T ain't no fool. She a fool for Dr. G, but she ain't no fool as far as it work, as it applies to these women. If you could go to war with them and read them and do all of the things, then you understood that you were supposed to go after Quad and you was down for the cause. You signed up for the program. Don't get mad that the shit switched up on you. You played a dirty game and you lost. Exactly. You never win when you play dirty, Sweet Tea. Which is crazy because Sweet Tea has grown on me throughout the season. I think independent from Dr. G, Sweet Tea can hold her own. I really feel like she can hold her own and read with the girls. She'll get her fashion together as seasons go by. Everybody looked a damn mess they first and second season. I feel like as the seasons, I feel like T should stay on the show. I feel like Dr. G should go. But I feel like T should stay on the show, which is crazy though. You can't stay on the show without, I guess, child. Anyway, tell me if y'all think Sweet Tea getting the boot. Are they doing her dirty? Did Toya set her up? I mean, it's a part of the game, and you signed up for the game. You just lost. Anyway, we also get Contessa and Dr. Heavenly. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of that beef. Let us free, child. Let us free. We don't give a fuck about it, Contessa. Stay with Scott. Let him curse you out. Do whatever the fuck you gonna do. Heavenly is done with it. She already said that Contessa tried to hug her and say that she loved her and shit. As a Scorpio, I usually don't claim Dr. Heavenly, but as a Scorpio, know this. She loved Contessa. She fucked up. But after all is said and done, they'll never be back close again. Ever in life. Just like with Phaedra. And even Melody, once you are done with a person, especially when you was close to them, she will never be friends with her again. Like the Destiny and Melody situation, Heavenly and Contessa will never be friends again. I don't even know why they even keep bringing this shit up. Anyway, girl, but they start talking about Dr. Damon and them rumors. And tell me why Toya and the other ladies, I think it was Simone, said that they heard the same shit too. So when Mariah said, "Do you want me to show you the receipt?" Mariah, and guess what? What was crazy is after that, Mariah said she doubled down and said the only reason she did not come with the receipts, she said she had the receipts. She said the only reason she didn't come with the receipts is because of Dr. Damon's professional relationship with Aiden. Ain't her husband named Aiden? Ain't Mariah Hook's husband named Aiden? Basically, it's given Mariah's husband gave her the receipts of Dr. Damon cheating and shit, probably cheating with one of the nurses or something. And in the medical community and the hospitals, they know all of the tea, just like in the nursing homes when the nurse is messing with the aides and all that other shit. It's given Mariah really had the receipts on Dr. Damon cheating and shit, but didn't tell because she ain't want the husbands to fall out. And all of the other ladies knew, or it was some rumors, but ain't nobody say nothing. So is that why Dr. G wouldn't defend Dr. Damon and why Dr. Damon got so mad? Because maybe Dr. G knew about the medical tea in the streets? Give us that. If that's what the real tea is, that's what we really want to know. Why Dr. Heavenly talking all of this shit and being all loud and trying to skew the narrative. Let us know about what's going on with you and Dr. Damon and his babies. His biracial babies. Girl, but then Dr. Heavenly then got on the internet and said, talking about biracial, and showed a picture of Contessa teeth because it was a little yellow, a little white, and brown. I guess she's trying to say brown and white for her teeth. But the internet is never defeated. And Beyonce's internet woke up and chose violence and posted a picture of Dr. Damon teeth. And I told you got about 62 teeth. And at the bottom, they kind of, stacked on top. They used to call them 1,000 teeth, and it's a layer of margarine. I don't know. So they dragging Dr. Heavenly like, not you a dentist fixing everybody teeth from Bankhead to Buckhead to Stone Mountain, and your husband out here looking the way he look by the mouth. Maybe Dr. Damon don't want to get his teeth fixed. Some of them Caucasian ladies don't care if your teeth messed up. They be talking to them English dude and they teeth be messed up. Girl, I don't know. Anyway, so tell me what y'all thought about the Married to Medicine reunion, all of that tea. I'm finna go. Tell me what y'all think about Garcelle leaving the show. Are y'all gonna Still watch Beverly Hills. Is she gonna be missed? Tell me what y'all think about that Funky Dineva stuff. Funky Dineva talking about slapping the dog shit out of Tasha K. And Tasha K saying basically you trash. Baby, I ain't tell y'all about how he shaded Nene though. When he was talking about Michelle, he was like, you just did that little podcast with Nene, but what has Nene done lately? I said, what? Now you done went too damn far. Now you done already talked about slapping Tasha K, and now you clowning Nene. What the fuck did Nene do to you? Nene ain't did shit to you. And as far as I'm concerned, don't Nene have a new podcast? Baby, tell me why this just a rumor. They said on the new Eva Marcel, Madam, and Nene might be on a new season of Traders. That'll be so good. Imagine Eva and Nene at the round table on Traders. Baby, when I tell you I'll be so tuned in, oops. Anyway, all the Queen's men supposed to be coming back. Exactly. Anyway, friends, so that's all I got. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. We can talk about some other stuff later on. Y'all know I respond to all of my comments. Make sure you subscribe. Y'all know I'm trying to get to 20,000. Exactly. And we'll continue to chit chat today. And if it's some more tea that come out, I'll go live tonight. If it's some more tea, I'll go live tonight. If not, then we could just wait towards the weekend or whatever so I can have a little cocktail. Anyway, y'all enjoy y'all day. Don't let nobody piss you off. And if they do, go ahead and drag their ass. Okay. Bye, friend.